Hey everyone, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I actually know the part number 6. So I'm gonna replay this before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out in a few months, regardless of whether you follow me on this journey. So, I was thinking, I was like, I might as well, like, record it and, you know, see how shit goes. Don't think people liked the last part, but when I went back and looked at the playlist as a whole, it got a decent amount. It did an okay. Like, there's clearly a little bit of interest, so I'll play again. And if you're one of the people who's like, oh, I'm not gonna play one of the spin-offs, then first of all, let's talk about that mindset. Let's talk about the mindset of, man, I can't wait for new Kingdom Hearts. Oh, there's like 4 other games you haven't played. Yeah, but I only want a certain kind of but so to recap, we played through Ventus, we got him to the halfway point, and then we started Aqua, we did Castle of Dreams. It was all very fun. Now we're gonna do the Dwarf Woodlands. We're gonna have some fun. This is an actual representation of what it looks like when someone spikes someone's drink. Just, yeah, drink it. And then it's like, you fucking creep. Get away from everyone.
What has happened here?
Poor Snow White. She was just as sweet as could be.
Remember that time that Disney princess straight up died halfway through the movie? Halfway, like 3/4, 9/10.
Time she told wonderful stories about falling in love with the prince she met.
And when we went to work, she gave us all a kiss.
She was so full of kindness. Why, she made better folk of all of us.
From what you've said, she must have been very loved. But how did this happen to her?
A wicked queen was horribly jealous of our dear Snow White's beauty, so she used her evil magic to change into an old hag. Then she gave Snow White a poisoned apple.
And by the time we got here, well, it was just too late. We found the princess as still as can be. Nothing we could do would wake her.
Isn't there some way we can help her?
Well, not unless somebody craves the vessel. I'll braves the castle.
No, you fools can stay here doing nothing. But I'm not afeard of going, not even to that witch's lair.
You'll never make it. The castle's supposed to be guarded by magic and crawling with monsters.
All right, then I'll go.
You will?
I will. Leave it to me.
Well, all right, my dear. We'd be much obliged.
Yeah, I don't think the, so this game tried to use the 3 princesses of light from Kingdom Hearts 1 who weren't in the other games, and some of them age worse than the others. Like, this game came out in, what, also, it's super weird to play this at 60 FPS. It just feels weird. But yeah, so some of them just don't, I don't know, they just don't really age that well. Like, Snow White was like a 70-minute movie, and it was like the first colored Disney movie. And when I say colored, you know, I don't mean it that way. I mean as in it had color. Payback Surge. So this is the counterattack. Not what I want, though. I want aerial recovery. That's what I like mash when I'm trying to do this. Okay, I don't have a map yet. I don't remember if I can go inside. This is the terrible part of me, which is I will do everything in my power to get every treasure chest the first time I'm here, because I know I've gotten them all at least twice. Once when I played on PSP, and once on PS3 when I platinumed it. So I have this horrendous need to get everything done at once, always. Okay, so this is an area that we went to with Ventus that we just can't go to. I think Ventus is the only one who can go there. But I think Terra has slightly... Actually, I think Terra and Aqua can both go to most of the places here. Also, so that treasure chest was like the last one in this world that I didn't see. And you can see why you'd miss it. Like, look at... Like, it's very hidden. Like, you don't even know that you can go down that way. I only found it when I found the map to this area, which is the only time in a Kingdom Hearts game I've ever been like, oh, man, thank God I got the map. Glad that giant treasure chest was a map and not, say, something useful. I know one of these is a mimic. Or no, I think those are bigger chests. Alright, I gotta remember how to play. There's a lot like other Kingdom Hearts games. So, I've stated over and over that this is probably my favorite of the Kingdom Hearts games, whether people accept me for that or not. And I just think it's a lot of fun. I think it's hard as shit on critical, but I really enjoy it. And I wish more people would give it a chance, especially since you have stuff like Point 2, the like tech demo type thing for Kingdom Hearts 3. That came out with Dream Drop Distance. You have that starring Aqua, who's one of the main characters in this game. I just thought that, you know, maybe people would find the motivation for it, but no, they never do. Alright, these are the worst enemies. Come on. No, alright. Being really annoying. Like, these ones just don't attack. They grab drops throughout the map. That's what attracts them to them. Okay, I think it'll respawn if I go here, though. There we go. I don't have, like, enough abilities to tackle these kind of enemies yet. I'm kind of annoyed that they introduced them so early. Hey, level up. Now, normally, I would just kind of run through this area, but the problem with the beginning of the game is that you're very underleveled, and so, like, enemies like those dudes can take me out fairly easily. I think I had some trouble with them in the last part. But it's like, because of that, like, I need to actually do the good RPG thing and beat all the enemies that spawn. I know, it just drags on. But yeah, so I made a big ass list of all the games. Like, I basically went through and looked at all my playlists, looked at some of the games I've done and which ones I haven't done in a while, and I was like, I made some adjustments, added some things, fixed some playlists, added some playlists, stuff like that. Basically, I was just in a good mood, and I was like, you know what, let me turn this into fun for you, the viewer. And I tried to clean some stuff up on my end. And, yeah, I'd like to start doing more, actually. I got really confused. I think these rabbits have a really, I think they have a rare drop for the command melding. I think, so there are different, like when you meld the commands, like fire plus fire, like they just drop shimmering crystal. I think one of the crystals you get is an abounding crystal, and I think these rabbits, oh no, actually it's different, never mind. I thought they were different. Alright, see, this is what I mean. It's like literally just happen to get caught off guard. Luckily, they checkpoint you at every new area. And this is a small area. Otherwise, that would have been garbage. But yeah, what was I going to say? So I made a big-ass... it's not that big. But I made a list of a bunch of games that I want to go back to, along with, like, the regulars and stuff like that. So, I can't really look up at it right now. It's on my whiteboard, which is above my eye line. So I can't really go check it out without looking away from the fighting and getting another game over. Hello, just get all of you, please. that works. I'll take that. I should probably optimize my commands better so that they flow, but that would require effort. Actually, let me look at my command deck. So, of these, I also wouldn't hurt to add another command. The problem with Aqua, and I don't remember if everyone is like this, but the problem with Aqua is that she doesn't find cure until the 3rd world, which is ironic. No, but it's annoying. Okay, so I need to get both of these to max level if I want those boosts, which is annoying, but that's okay, I guess. Alright. Oh, I have Ragnarok too. Did I actually go through the effort to get that? Ragnarok is, you have to go through the command board, which is the weird minigame in this game. I just assumed I didn't. I think there's... Yep, there they are. Speaking of Ragnarok. Oh, idiot, no. These are rare enemies, and they drop shit. But they only drop it, if you hit them quick enough. And in the beginning of the game, that's pretty difficult. I think they drop more rare stuff, if you... Yeah, so they just spear after a while. I think they drop rare stuff, if you hit them well. I can't remember the way to get them respawn. I think you have to actually leave the world. I did not get that many of them, though. It's more than nothing, I guess. Honestly, those aren't really, you don't really need those. What they do is they let you make items that let you go instantly to a drive form. So, like Spellweaver, Thunderstorm, whatever the fuck.
This castle, it's different somehow. And I can't find the princess or hear her beautiful voice. Was it all a dream?
Wait. You mean you know Snow White?
Oh, yes. We met once. It was a song that drew us together. Has something happened to the princess?
Yes, I'm afraid so. The Wicked Queen tricked her into eating a poisoned apple.
I must go to her. Where is she?
In the woods, guarded by 7 kind dwarfs.
I will find her. Perhaps there's a way I can help.
My favorite and least favorite part of the original 3 movies that they go to for this game is that all 3 of the male characters are literally just like dudes who just come and like save the princesses. I think the only one that has a name is Prince Philip from which is from Sleeping Beauty. But it's literally just like random like guys there to save the day. I'm not saying like oh, you know, the fucking male. No, I just like they literally have no character other than like, oh well, I heard there was someone in danger, so I came to save them. And it's just like, and that's it. Goodbye. And it's just very awkward. I'm actually gonna kill capture for a second because I want to see. Having some issues on my side. I want to see if I can fix it. So give me a sec. That's annoying. I've been having problems with my capture device for a while, and I think I just fixed it like instantly. I'm a little upset at myself that it was that easy. Okay, let me keep looking around. I know there's a chest I can't get to on top of that ledge over there because I need a higher jump, which is frustrating now, but I like that Kingdom Hearts games make you go back to get chests later. But beyond that, this isn't a super long world. I'm probably going to be able to knock this one out and the next one. Actually, the next one's a little longer, but I still shouldn't have too many issues. It'll probably go better for the series if I just kind of get these as quick as possible. Alright. The issue with, especially the early game, the issue with only having so many abilities and like the enemies just giving terrible XP for this level is that I don't have access to a lot of commands, and because of that, I'm not like leveling up my commands. So like the abilities they're giving me for the commands I have and stuff like that, I'm not really earning a lot. Basically what that means is like I'm more or less the same power level for the first couple worlds, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I could try and level up some smaller commands just for the abilities, like Thunder plus Thunder to get Thundara, just to get Thunder Boost, but I feel like that's kind of a waste. It's not a waste, it's just, I don't know, not as efficient as it should be. But I might actually do that right now. I gave myself a good idea. Okay, so I don't need Blizzard Edge or Barrier Surge. I just kind of have them because they're there. And they're not really... At this point, I don't really have any, like, great attacks. Also, it doesn't matter because I don't have any... nothing I can do. If I want to meld commands, I have to buy them. I don't really feel like doing that. It's not, well, it's not that I don't feel like doing it, just there's nothing near me. Alright, so this is a crazy level of Kingdom Hearts puzzle. You have to attack that, then run through the door. It can get annoying in a second, but overall not too shabby. It's not like Hollow Bash and Kingdom Hearts 1 levels of puzzles. So, yeah, I like... How do I put this? The first thing I noticed by using Aqua is that after, I'm trying to think of when it was. It was, oop, I fucked that up. In, point 2, they, like, try to give you, like, the best mix of, like, what a modern Kingdom Hearts would be like, combined with all the abilities that Aqua had in Birth by Sleep. So, like, she still uses Spellweaver and stuff, and it looks so crazy in that game. Alright, so I need to get... There's 2 doors in there, and that's why this is going to be annoying. I have to get through both of them in a certain amount of time, I think. My movement abilities are very limited at the moment. So I have to get through there, which isn't hard, but if I do, I miss out on all the treasure. I think this is where... Oh no, wait. I think I'm good. I don't think I had to go here. I'm trying to think if I did that in the right order. I don't think it's in Aqua's story, but in, I think it might be Terra, that this is where his, like, secret enemies are. Oh, I think that's the first fire command I got. And Lazar is maxed. Good, good, good. Cool, perfect timing. Blizzard Edge, I can get rid of 2. I'll just throw a quick blitz. I'd rather just... If I've shown with Ventus and stuff, it's been a while since I've played, so it's like, if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry if you're watching back to back. But I'd rather just, like, start leveling up commands, even if, like, they have no ability, because you never know when they can be melded, so that's good and shit. You can technically, I think you can technically meld commands at level 2, so I might be able to meld my Thundara commands, or I think it's, you can meld them before they're maxed, I know that. So I might be able to combine my Thundara commands early, but I don't want to, because if you combine them early, you don't get the ability, and then that's duty. Oh, so I actually don't have to do this, because that's where the exit is. So this is literally just to get treasure. I really thought they made you do this. It's so weird to me, because, like, I'm just so... I literally do this every time, for Terra and Aqua. And I've, like, never considered that I don't have to do it. Because, I mean, there's shit to get here. Of course I'm going to do it. I think there's, like... They added, with the final mix of this game, which, by the way, if you want to say that Birth by Sleep is a spin-off or, like, not worth playing, it's one of the only games other than 1 and 2 to get, or is the only game other than 1 and 2 to get a final mix, so, nah, is my answer to that. It's where they added a bunch of extra shit, and I think some extra bosses and stuff, too. So, they added some, like, unversed missions. I know there's one here, like, right here, that I think they add them after you beat it. Basically, you transform into one of, like, the regular unversed, and you have to do, like, a special mission, like, oh, do this in so many time, or in so little time, or do this, in whatever. And, some are annoying, but they're honestly, like, a nice change of pace. Oh, that was dumb. But I know the one here is actually pretty easy. It's just, like, you have to keep attacking this, like, one, like, enemy. And there's, like, poison throughout the area, so you have to do it in a certain amount of time, and every time you hit it, it gives you health, and blah, blah, blah. But the issue is that, like most games that work kind of like this, is that you have to wait until you get better abilities. Like, movement abilities, because if I just go now with, like... Oh, I did forget I had dodge roll. That feels dumb. But if I just go as I am now, then dodge roll's really all I have, so... I can't really get any further. Alright, I'm so fucking pumped for Kingdom Hearts, though. Like, I just want it in my veins. Just give me more Kingdom Hearts. It's weird, like, I haven't really had a craving to play this game, partly because I feel so guilty that I haven't finished this series. But I haven't really felt like a craving. Also, this is definitely a mimic. Yeah, you're not getting me again. Fool me once, like 10 years ago. Shame on you. I'll take that money, though. There's another mimic down here, too. I think it's right there. Oh, wow. Crazy. A treasure chest right next to another one. They're so generous. I will say, the last time I played this, or I guess this is that might have been the first time I've encountered mimics. No, there's one in Castle of Dreams, too. But I was going to say, the last time I played this game, like, on PS3, I had not played Dark Souls. And holy shit, mimics in that game. I will say this, and I want everyone in the world to give me credit for this. My entire Dark Souls playthrough, I didn't get eaten by a mimic once. Every time I thought a treasure chest was suspicious, I hit the shit out of it and I caught the mimics every time. I literally didn't get eaten once. I got eaten by slimes and other random shit, but I never got eaten by a mimic. And I think that my pride as a gamer is fully intact there, so I'll take it. I'll brag about that all day. Oh man, I love this system. Like it's I don't know. It's something like unique to Birth by Sleep, and to an extent they kind of do it in Dream Drop Distance, but not as well, in my opinion. But like I love the ability to just like what do you call it? I'm losing my brain. I love that if you just like do enough abilities, you just like you go into a drive form like this. It's basically like if Valor form and Wisdom form from Kingdom Hearts 2 just like automatically happened, and I think it's a lot of fun. Like I love that it just like auto triggers, so I don't have to worry about like, oh, can I use it right now? You know what I mean? Like with my drive forms, they recharge fairly quickly, but like I would never use them right away. Thank you. Trying to praise you, game, and you're really trying to fight me back on it. But yeah, with drive forms and like the other Kingdom Hearts games, I would always like hold, or I guess just two. I would always like hold on to it until like a boss fight or something, or like a lot of enemies at once. So even though it recharges fairly quickly, so I would just like save it. But I like that because it goes automatically in this game, that it's just like they don't give me the ability to save it. It's just like I'm using that shit whether I like it or not. And I actually like that because it forces me to use it when I otherwise probably wouldn't. And then there's, I'm trying to think. I'm curious how the drive forms in KH3 work, because from what I can tell, I know they're based. It looks like it's not just, it's not like drive forms you collect, so it's not like Wisdom, Valor, and then Master and Final, whatever. At least, I don't know if they might have those, but on the surface it looks like it's just based on the Keyblade. So theoretically, there's a drive form per Keyblade, which I assume there would be a lot of, so that's pretty cool. It seems like that, and then I'm trying to think. It seems like they all have, like work differently too. So it from what I can tell, kind of looks like like the perfect meld of all the different. Can I make that jump from here? No. It looks like they're really like perfect meld of the different forms of drive. So like from this one and 2, and then Birth by Sleep, it's like they took, from Dream Drop Distance, they took the ones that worked. They took the stuff that worked. They took the stuff that didn't quite, and they like fine-tuned it. That's what we've all been waiting for. All of these games have led up to this. I could not be more fucking excited. But yeah, it's I'm really curious to see how it plays, because I get a little bit of it, but the game looks like it's been constantly changing, because it looked fairly similar to Point 2 when I first saw it, and that was like 2 years ago now. Like I played that when I was still in college. So like they've clearly come a long way. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how far. Alright, these fucks, I hate them. They're so annoying. What's annoying is my horrendously small health bar. That's the real crime here. Yeah, just stay in the drive form long enough to let me kill these fucks. Nope. Oh yeah, if there's two of them back to back, I'm in trouble. And that stupid attack. Fuck off. It's like even like bracing myself for him, I still have trouble with him. I think there's a fire command down here somewhere because they need you to like. You actually need. This is one of the only areas. I think there's one other, maybe another, where you actually need the command. So, see this thing, target with fire, and then all of a sudden it lights up this weird contraption. You can jump up. There's extra shit up here. If I die up here, I'm gonna be very upset. I should actually not chance it. So this is like my equivalent of drive form in this game. It's the thing that I always save until it's too late, and I just don't end up using it at all, which is shot lock. Even though you can abuse the shit out of shot lock. Say that 5 times fast. But yeah, at least for now. In the early game, it recharges a lot quicker, and you get some abilities. Magnet. Oh my god, that was so worth it. I'm actually legitimately glad I like powered through and went back and grabbed that. Magnet is one of the best spells in this game, hands down. Magnega, which is very risky to say. The final level of that spell is super awesome. Literally just run to enemies. Like, it picks up almost, like, literally 95% of enemies.
Something's not right.
I never noticed the Zodiac around this thing before. I'll say it. The version of this fight in point 2 is much better, and it's a lot crazier. So yeah, you you fight the fucking magic mirror because this game is wild. Good thing I equipped Magnet. Shit. This is a weirdly really ambitious. Oh shit! I have no way of healing. I don't know what these attacks are. Yeah, this is a weirdly ambitious boss or area because it's infinite, which is crazy because this is a PSP game originally. Okay, I really need to heal though. I'll try to get quick. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Like, where is he? You're fine, you're fine. I'm fine. Alright. This shit. Oh my god, that fucking panic noise. I don't actually remember how to beat this one. I don't remember if this is like a wait until he does a different attack or if there's a way to stop him on this one. Okay. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. God, I wish I had a way to heal. Oh no, you fool. Alright, I'll cut away from that. So, guess you forgot D-Links existed, and that I probably could have used those to, you know, heal. I'm very annoyed. I remembered it right after. I also should have been better about my shot lock. I'll use it right off the bat. Just as a refresher, the reason shot lock is so overpowered is that it's tied to your level, which is very easy to be over-leveled. And they're also very easy to hit, and there are a lot of attacks. Alright, maybe they're not. Oh my god, right off the bat, man. At least he randomizes his attacks. That's what I like about Kingdom Hearts bosses. They don't really have phases. It's more of just like different attacks you need to learn. That's my school of boss Let's go with the bosses that I learned growing up. I guess that works too. Oh my god, he's so far away. Alright. You just not, please? Alright, it's this one. Right there. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I guess this works. Sort of. What I hate it was there's two types of shot locks. There's the ones like that where you actually like shoot something at them, and there's ones where you go at them, and those ones are a lot better because you sort of track them a little bit better. But yeah, they're a lot better because they you go to them a little faster. I'm trying to focus and not die. Right, where did you go? Come on. Oh. Alright, I'll do it. Just to prove I can. It's such an easy attack to avoid, too. So stressful. I don't really like this world. I like it better on Ben's side. The castle in general is a pain in the ass. I like the next world even less. The castle in that one's worse.
The queen is gone, my service done. Adieu, O victorious one.
Great close-up. Let's just be clear, obviously, Bear's one in the ball. Bear's one in the mall. Aqua. That's why he didn't bother asking. That would have been very conflicting.
Princess!
I mean, she's not a princess, but okay. So let's literally just kill a girl I've never met. Or kill a girl. Let's literally kiss a girl I've never met. It's the male privilege.
That's so sweet. It's just like a miracle.
And then they have to relate it back to the main story. So you have to get a flashback of Ven. There's a weird thing about Ventus. Do you guys know his
Why
theme
won't
is
you
very,
wake
very
up?
similar to Roxas's from Kingdom Hearts 2? I wonder if they're related.
You're awake! Ventus! Oh, it's a miracle! Terra! Master Ericus! Ventus is awake!
Alright, Speedy, calm down. Oh my god, I'm literally carrying her. Snow White's such a great,
Every
important
waking is a
character.
new journey. Maybe Vent left because it was his time.
It's a good time to remind everyone that the whole reason Aqua left was to go bring Ben back. She's done a crack-up job of that so far. Alright, that is Dose. That took me longer than it should have, because I died more than I should have. So yeah, I'm gonna call that one. It's shorter for my videos, but we'll do Chain of Kingdom next. If there's time, I might dabble in the Mirage Arena, just to fucking fill the time, I guess. But I might go back to these worlds in the meantime, just to try and get some money, try and get my D-Links leveled up a little bit better. Because they can be pretty overpowered in the beginning of the game, but or at least capable. I don't know, I might not do it at all. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll probably do more of this. I was having fun, whether people are watching or not. I'm sure with the Kingdom Hearts hype that it's gonna rise through the ratings. But thank you guys, and look forward to more stuff that I drag back from the dead. Adios.